I produce a radio show and podcast featuring successful women. A recurring topic that comes up is how a successful mentorship is really beneficial, and I can really agree with that. In a previous job, I was offered a promotion. I'd been covering the job already, so I knew what it entailed, but I just had a baby, so the timing felt really bad. So I turned the job down. A colleague persuaded me to change my mind. She said, particularly for women, there never would be a good time, so just do it. She became my mentor, and she helped me through some really tricky situations. She never told me what to do. We'd just talk about it, and a conclusion always seemed to be reached, usually over a glass of wine. So, like the women that I interview, I really see the value of good mentorship.
When I started my career, I met an enormous amount of inspirational women who are professionals in the field of network, trust and identity and services. They all are respected because of their knowledge and experience. I wanted to feel that way someday, to make an impact, to change something. We need to attract more women in STEM because we need to prove them they are great leaders, they can achieve any goal they want. Women are perpetuum mobile who can make any technology click and work like a clock, being it a team, their brain, or any technological solution.
Like a year ago, when in search of coronavirus problem with my colleagues, I met Petra Anders Prekster, founder of the Role Models Labels, on the US Virus Hackathon. It is an online educational platform for women, where you can get professional advice from 100 women and from me as well. As only one woman in my lovely team, I am completely sure that we have to support the idea about women in STEM, and we must do more popular idea that who are you, what you are the specialist, and there is no matter you are a woman or man, where it's really important what you can do for your team, for your country and for your family.
I didn't really have any mentor growing up. I ended up studying in STEM fields in university just because a secondary school guidance counselor declared that there really aren't any people who look like me in engineering, so it should be easy for me to find a job upon graduation. Perhaps that's advice, but it's not really mentorship. My first real mentor didn't come until 15 years later, when I had my first experience working in any significant way with a woman in STEM. And I was working at a large global automotive company that had the foresight to have their young technical women supervised by other women. And this was a game changer for me. It was the first time that I saw a different way of working, recognition that additional work is necessary to have my voice heard, and for me to feel the difference that advocacy can have on one's career.
I'm firmly convinced that when it comes to science, gender diversity has a number of advantages. Diversity in the STEM field impacts on the level of productivity, creativity and innovation. Involvement of women will result in the expansion of general knowledge in the field. It will ensure that the studies are conducted reflecting wider experiences and views. Women bring different strengths and perspectives to a workplace than men, and this combination is the key to success. Raising awareness, constant training, and representation of role models are important steps toward reaching the desired diversity in the STEM field. Regardless of stereotypes, being professor of information theory, head of department at the Institute for Informatics of Armenian National Academy of Sciences, I have proved that science, teaching, family, and other occupations can be combined.